Hi there, Lloyd Machedo. Speaking to you from LloydMachedo.com. Who's Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding? Sorry, guys, I a bit delayed in giving these updates because of the job opportunities that just arrived, which I announced in the previous videos. There have been a couple of jobs that have been coming up, and my clients, whom I help get jobs in Dubai UAE, well, money is first. So I think seven or eight of them, I literally had to sit down, revamp their resumes, prepare them for interviews, because they will be getting ready in the next couple of days. Today being a Friday, I think obviously they will prepare for the jobs. So let's quickly move on to the updates that I have for you. In terms of news, I'll be sharing with you what is my opinion of the traffic fines. The project that everyone's talking about, Six Flags being cancelled in Dubai, the stocks being down, then a guy got fined for prostitution. And the big question that people always keep asking me, which I thought I would answer today, are they spying on your phone? Are they spying on your desktop? Are they spying on your communication that you have? I'll give you logical answers so that you get an answer for this once and for all. And also in terms of what readers have sent me, quite a number of interesting updates, which I have for you, from prices crashed to a factory that just closed down, how the UAE government screwed a company, expats being caught at the airport, how Qnet is manipulating some of the people. One Qnet, I think, independent representative, how he was manipulating. So one guy sent me this message that they had. And finally, my thoughts about some of the comments that I received with regards to the Sheikh, who is in a really bad state. I don't want to comment unless and until I have proper evidence. So let's move on. First and foremost is the traffic fines. You see, Khaleej Times, it says that you can get up to 100% discount on your traffic fines. If you read the article, which is dated 7th February, all it says is, if you follow the rules for the first 3 months, you get 25% discount. 6 months, 50% discount. 9 months, 75% discount. 1 year, 100% discount. Now, I actually applaud the UAE government for coming up with this amazing idea, because for people who break the rules, this will really make them want to, focus on abiding by the rules. For someone like me, I think in my 10 years or 15 years of having a driver's license, I got, I think, two fines. Yeah, that's about it. I used to always respect the rules, and I should try to abide by them as much as possible. If I'm late, I'm late. So I think it's a great initiative. However, what I personally believe is there are idiots out there who just don't give a damn. They don't care even if they break, the law. And some of them just like to live on the edge by driving fast. So if I were you, and if you do have fines, I would say this is a great incentive. So nothing but, applause for the UAE government. And yes, they have integrated this with a year of tolerance, saying that, yes, we're being tolerant, follow the rules. So a very creative idea. Now, the next one is the Six Flags Dubai was put on hold indefinitely. I checked the article by national.ae. Then I did go to Bloomberg to get an international perspective. And I checked Zavia.com, because it's always good to have a balanced opinion. Now, this is what I managed to pick up from all of them. Now, Dubai Entertainment's PJSC, it said that because of its stock value losing 85% since its peak in 2016, it was, Dubai Entertainment, which was known as Dubai Park and Resorts. It hasn't had one single dirham or dollar of a profit since 2014. It has these other parks, which are Bollywood, Legoland. And the funny thing, which I found pretty shocking, is one of its biggest shareholders, the second largest shareholders, is Qatar. So you know where the direction is headed. So it seems that in 2016, April, the company borrowed 993 million dirhams from Abu Dhabi Commercial Bank, Dubai Islamic Bank, and Sharjah Islamic Bank. 1 month later, it increased the borrowing to 1.68 billion dirhams. And, they gave speculative profit. Yes, we're going to have a lot of people coming in. And they had told the whole world we are going to get 6.7 million visitors showing, presentations and talking very big stuff and putting ads in the papers. Now, they said 6.7 million visitors. They only got 2.8 million. You can see the big gap, because of which for the first 9 months of 2018, they ended up with a loss of 733 million dirhams, which makes its total loss since the day they started 2.49 billion dirhams. So, in other words, each and every park that they have created is bleeding money, and they just try to put up a brave face. It's nothing but a loss-making entity, and the faster they close it, the better it is for them. But the reason they'll not close it is because it's their nose, their ego is up in the air. They want to show, oh, we are local, we have vision, we have 2020, we are going to do this and that and all that fucking shit. Well, they're bleeding, and they are going to really suffer this. My prediction for this, you can refer my channel back later on. All these parks will close down. It's a matter of time. The faster they do it, the better it is. But because their ego is up in the air, they will not do that. And why? Why is all this happening? Because the next news that you see is Bloomberg stating very clearly the stocks are down. This is a nice little screenshot that I'll show you. Emaar is down by 14%. Properties is down by 7.4%. Emaar Malls 5%. Damac Properties 3.8%. DR Development 3.7%. Union Properties 2%. Outotec -5%. So I'm giving you the performance of only this week. But if you check from, let's say, the past 5 years, they are just nothing but sinking. They have never even had one spike. And even if they did have a spike, it'll just tumble down for, people have lost billions. Just think of it. People have lost their life savings. They're taking loans expecting this to be the next NASDAQ, the next big thing. They've lost everything. In fact, DP World, it seems its volume has dropped by 4.6% in the fourth quarter, which may not seem very big to you, but you're talking of amounts in millions. And CEO Bin Suleiman said this is because of the trade tensions between United States and China. I would say that this is happening globally. However, the global container volume grew by 1.9% in 2018, but it doesn't reflect well for UAE. Primarily because UAE is having lots of negative publicity. Why? Because they showed off that we are big, we are the biggest, we'll attract millions of visitors, and now nothing is happening. So obviously people have found out. And in other local news, you have Khalid Stamps, a guy has been fined for prostitution. Now, see the funny thing, he's been fined 500,000 dirhams for promoting prostitution when this Arab guy who put these two Arab girls' naked photographs on social media, that is Twitter and Snapchat, he asked for a commission of 100 dirhams only. So his hope was to get 100 dirhams. He ended up losing 500,000. So very bad deal, pretty bad day for him. Now, my question to you, as always, how do these prostitutes come into UAE? How do they enter? How is this prostitution business doing that? Is this the only one, or are there many more? You know the answer to it. We don't even have to, move there. It's a known fact. Like I tell you, it's everywhere. People just act as if it doesn't exist. Okay. So now comes the main big news, the biggie. The biggie is people keep asking me, oh, are they spying on my phone? People send me a message, and even before I can read it, they delete. And some people are like paranoid, and they're saying, are they actually spying? Are they checking everything? Oh, I'm going to use VPN and I'm going to bypass everything. Okay, here's some education, basic education for you. Every government on this planet, every security law firm of every fucking country, they all spy on your fucking phones. They all spy on your fucking, internet, your emails, your desktop, all of them. Whether it's India, United States, UK, Iceland, Norway, Denmark. It's just that they're not going to tell you. They all spy. Why? Because it's their fucking country. They have access to everything. The government fucking runs the gameplay. So now the question comes, oh shit, Lloyd, they are spying on me. Wait, chill the fuck up. Okay? Now, this is what I want you to understand, and this is because I've spoken, I can't give the name, spoken to the guy who is into this business. Now, what he told me is, he's based in Dubai, what he told me is, they know that everyone watches porn. They know that everyone has a collection of porno. They send stupid shit. They are having extramarital affairs. Prostitution is going on. They do drugs. They do this. They do that. They know all this shit. It's just that when you do it within the limits, and as long as nobody complains, you can do your shit. Like when I was in Dubai, for all the years I was in Dubai, I had a fucking collection of porno. Why? Because sometimes I wanted to have a good shag by myself. Okay? I had a collection of porno. My girlfriends had a collection of porno. We used to have sex chats. I used to go to their house and shag them. Okay? And I did this all in the privacy of my four walls. I didn't go around telling, hey guys, I have porno, hey, send it to the WhatsApp groups and all that. No. And even if I did have a fucking group, it would be people that I really could trust with my life. So, if you have porn in your fucking PC, if you are using VPN, they know that. They know you're using porn. They know that you're using VPN. They know that you're doing all the jack shit. As long as you're not a threat to national security. The second you're a threat to national security, you are fucked. Like for example, in United States, there are certain keywords. Like if you say Islamic, or you say Osama bin Laden, or you say assassination, there are certain keywords that the minute you utter it from your mouth, or you send it as a text, it gets picked up by seconds. It gets picked up by seconds, and then they monitor you for some time, and then they check, is he really a dangerous guy? Is he a threat? Or is he just one fart head who's just talking big shit? Fine. They'll check. If you're harmless, let him fuck off. Okay? Because you need to understand, if they have like 300 million people, all the 300 million having porn, what do you think? They're going to arrest each and every one and deport 300 million? It's not humanly possible. Okay? So, if you're doing something serious like child pornography, or you're doing something serious which affects the national security, or you're dealing in drugs in big amounts, then yes. Or if someone complains, and I'm talking this is limited to the Middle East. If, for example, you just went to a prostitute and shagged her quietly, they know what you've done. They're not going to catch you because they're like, oh, fuck this guy, he's a small fish. They'll catch a bigger fish. Okay? So if you want evidence of what I'm saying, oh no, you gotta prove it, fucking prove it. I'll give you this link. This company is called ZTE Corp. It's a Chinese company, but its office is located in DIFC. Okay? And if you search about this company, ZTE Corp, which is a Chinese company, Reuters had put a special report, which is pretty large. It's around 15 minutes read, where they have sold technology to Iran to monitor landline mobile internet connections and to check literally everything. Anything that is connected online, they can scan. So this company is based in UAE, okay? And it is also targeted by US lawmakers, and that is why Huawei, that problem comes. You remember, there's no smoke without fire. So if a company like this can do something for Iran, you think UAE is going to say, oh, they can spy on other people, but we'll not do it because we are good people here. We are good people. Let's not spy. And even if they can spy, and I'm sure someone said, oh, fuck, I always told you. Yes, I knew it. Okay. Even if you did know it, understand this. You sending a message and deleting it doesn't make a fucking difference. They know what the fuck you're doing. It's just that they just put a blind eye Because there are 9 million fucking people in UAE. You think they're going to fucking arrest all the 9 million fucking people and put them in jail? Oh, you watched that blue film, you were shagging, you showed your dick to that girl and she showed a vagina. Oh, you were using VPN in the house to watch a movie, you downloaded illegally. Come on, man, grow the fuck up, okay? They have a bigger fish to fry. They have limited resources. Let's say they have a department of 20 people. The 20 people are going to monitor 9 million people. And if 1 million, let's assume 1 million are watching porn, what are they going to arrest 1 million people? Or even if there are 1,000 people watching, what are they going to arrest all the 1,000? No. If that was the case, you would never be able to have VPN. You would never be able to download movies. You would never be able to do the shit that you're doing. Remember this, as long as Salah and Do are the ones supplying you with the internet, are the ones through whom you connect to the world, you're using their fucking system. All the emails are going through their internet. All the calls are going through them. All the messages are going. If they wanted to fuck your happiness, they could have done. They're just not interested because you're a fucking small fish. I hope that fucking makes sense. I'll put the links in the description below. Check it out so that it gives you some common sense. Okay, then this one is India-based Zomato is planning to exit from UAE Business. Oh, it's pretty simple. It's because the market is bad. They don't find it profitable to be in UAE. It's the hype that they show online is not what the reality is. That is why so many people connect to me, because of the simple fact that, I speak the reality of what is in the market. Also, one other thing that I wanted to share with you is, if you like a video or if you subscribe to my videos, you're not going to get fucking arrested, man. People are so fucking paranoid. Oh, Loy, I liked a video. Fuck. Am I in trouble? Oh, my phone stopped working. Are they spying on me? Relax the fuck up. If you like a video and if you, put a comment which is neutral or you subscribe, nothing's going to fucking happen to you. But if you like a terrorist fucking group and if you promote like Allah is something or Prophet Muhammad is like this or this sheikh shagged that girl, then you'll get fucked, okay? Because it's in writing. So I hope this is clear to your uneducated brains. By the way, I wanted to share with you, I got this video of Sheikh Mohammed. Sheikh Mohammed visiting in Dubai, and someone just sent me, oh, you said that he is sick. Oh, see, he's walking around, he's meeting people. And listen, how many times do I have to make you understand that he has the world's best doctors, he has the world's best pharmacy, he has the world's best medicine and treatment. He's not dying. Sheikh Mohammed is healthy, but he has pressure and diabetes. That's as far as the buzzword goes. So there are lots of people who have diabetes, there are a lot of people who have blood pressure, and they are walking, they are playing, they are enjoying, they are having fun, they live their normal life. So that doesn't mean just because I said somebody, it seems, has diabetes or blood pressure, he's dying, he's suffering, no. So I hope that is clear. And this video was shared by one of my viewers. Thank you very much for sharing, and I share it with all of you. Okay, now a couple of updates, basic updates here. It seems Taco Bell has closed down in Dubai. Please be specific as to where in Dubai, which mall, or is it the whole of Dubai? I don't think so. But it seems Taco Bell has closed down in Dubai. This one is a funny one. I got the resume of the front office manager of Burj Al Arab. He applied to one of my friend's companies, and that guy sent me, he said, see Loy, the front office manager of Burj Al Arab, he resigned or he terminated and he's applying for a job. So that was funny. Then you have Bark News, which is Arabic, stating that 3 new restaurants open every single day in Dubai in a span of 24 hours. So if you calculate, you have 365 days. So you'll have around 1,000 some restaurants new opening up. Now, if you personally ask me, I think that is the most retarded news because, I'll ask you, how many restaurants do you go and eat food every single day? One. And you'll go to the ones you know. Even if you try something new, it'll be once a week. So when you have Suppose you're buying something for $100 and you're happy, and now you have this new restaurant that gives you for $80 and it's the same thing, then you'll move to that guy. This guy, in order to get you business, will reduce his price, then you'll come back. So when you have more competition, it's actually bad. It's actually bad, especially when price cutting is there, and especially when so many new entrants are there. They say competition is good, but in Dubai, if you open one mobile shop and it's working very well, you'll have all the shops, mobile shops. You'll have all the guys selling the same bloody products, all of them having restaurants like in Karama, all of them doing the same thing. And in the end, everyone shuts down. So this is a basic problem because everyone wants to make fast money, black money into white, I was advised by one guy, Lloyd, why don't you take up stand-up comedy? Let's respect the guys who do stand-up comedy for a living. It's not that easy. They have to make sure that every single day they improve their material. For me, I'm not a stand-up comedian. I'm a guy who shares worthwhile information for value, and I make a decent amount of money, and I'm pretty happy with that. But thank you very much. Another guy says, oh, this one is pretty retarded. Some people say, I don't know why people are doing this. They land up in Dubai, then they say, Lloyd, big fan of yours. I'm in Dubai now. Can you help me? What the fuck are you doing? You just land up in Dubai. You have a ticking time bomb of a visa that is going to expire within 1 month or 2 months. And Lloyd, help me now. It's like, why don't you get in touch with me before you bring your ass to Dubai? Before, so we can plan out a strategy. And I make it very affordable. But still, you get idiots like this and then say, oh, no, I'm not getting a job. Oh, what will I do? Ugh, idiot. Okay. Spoke to one of my friends who is in the property market. It seems Palm Island, Dubai Marina, Jumeirah Lake Towers, downtown Dubai, Burj Khalifa, Arabian Ranches, Meadows, Jumeirah Park, all of them have prices have dropped from 16% to almost at, I think the lowest is 5%. It seems transactions in the real estate market have dropped by 58%, and you can read Arabian Business to actually confirm this, that prices are going down. So if you have properties, I would say sell it off quickly before the prices go down even further. Trust me, the prices are going to go down even more. Reader sent me this message on WhatsApp. He said, Aloy, the employees of Outotec Engineering in Ras Al Khaimah, it seems one of them worked for a very long time. The company is Finnish, previously belonged to Australian owners. It was called Kempe Engineering. The factory is just closing down with 200 employees, most of them Indians, losing their jobs. So it's pretty sad that this is happening. Another reader shared with me something that was really shocking. It seems that UAE government, how it screwed a company. Now, for those of you know the UAE, it had those bus shelters, really nice looking with air conditioning, and they had those ads which I put up. It seemed this company, which is called the Right Angle Media from Dubai, they had installed 1,000 of this, and they had spent nearly 300 million of their own money setting it up from scratch for the UAE government so that Dubai would look nice. Dubai said, we are going to support you, we'll do everything, don't worry. So after he created that, they were expecting people to advertise, and through the money that they would pay for to the RTA. Unfortunately, their timing was not good because they started in 2008. The shelters were ready by 2008. And when revenue was not coming in, they were not able to pay the RTA. RTA started to threaten them with fines and say that you better pay us or we will make sure you have to pay fines every single month. 2016, the owner ran away. It seems it's from the same group as Lakshya or something. I have no idea what that is. And because of which the employees, all the employees, 40 employees, had 3 months salary pending, and many of them had 9 years settlement totally vanished. It seems that they were doing the maintenance, the cleaning, even the electricity bill for these shelters, they were doing everything. They were literally contributing it as a gift to the government, and all they needed was support. And that is the last thing that they got, and because of which, 300 million, imagine 500 million. How much money is that? Life savings, all gone. That's why I tell you, don't think that UAE is your country. It's a business hub. They are not your friends. It's just business. Now, another reader told me that an expat was caught at the airport. This guy, his friends, both his friends were caught at the airport because they had adult content in their phone. How did they get caught? It seems someone who is an enemy of theirs complained about both of them, and the cops were literally waiting there. And as soon as they found out that they had come through the immigration, they caught them, took their phone, checked it, and that's it. So the question that was asked is, lawyer, how do I know if someone has launched a complaint against us? Like I tell people, never ever inform anyone where you're going, what you're doing. Keep your information private. Even what you show off in social media. If you show off with big cars and you act like big, there is always a target behind your back. And that is how, when I was in Dubai, even with all these tattoos, even with starting in TED Talks and doing all this, I kept a very low profile, very low. Nobody knew when I left Dubai. Nobody except the people closest to me. Nobody knew. And that is how I managed to succeed. Otherwise, trust me, you can get jacked if you have someone who is not your well-wisher. Okay. I got this information from one of the readers. It seems his brother was enticed to join Qnet in Dubai, and to impress him, they showed them a trade license copy with Sheikh Zayed's photograph, and he said that this business is endorsed by Nayan family. See, listen, anyone can claim anything. Oh, Sheikh Mohammed knows me personally, man. Personally, you can see the trade license. He knows me personally. You can claim any fucking thing. See it with your own eyes. Did Nayan, anyone of Nayan's family, come there? Is he actually a Nayan person? And understand this much. Many people use these big names because you can't verify, and then they do everything illegal. Most of the independent representatives who are doing this work for Qnet in the Middle East are on visit visas. They don't have an office. They don't have salary. They don't have a structure. It's just random people you get off who are dummies, who are idiots, who pay money. And it seems that he paid 8,500 dirhams. They didn't give him visa. He was working on a visit visa. And in the end, he had to go back. Please, please, I request you do the research. It seems that one of the big groups of this chain, its name is Ocean. He sent me an image of this guy who is actually on social media. He's proudly stating to everyone that he is part of this Ocean team or something. Obviously, I don't want to, advertise him, but he's positioning himself very successful. In his Facebook, he has written, either live or die, don't do both. When fear approaches, attack and kill it. He's a money trainer of Ocean team. See, they have all these impressive things. They have the impressive photographs. Don't fall for this. You'll regret it. And you can't do anything about it, I'll tell you. So these are the bits of the news that I want to share with all of you. And like I always tell you, please, if you have any information, please send it across to me on WhatsApp or Gmail. It's confidential. You don't need to worry. As long as, like I told you, as long as you're not doing something really extreme, like, being a terrorist or planning something really bad, or, use by sending news links, by sending information, everyone does that. You think I'm the only guy on the planet that are doing that? You think Bloomberg doesn't have its people, CNN, BBC, NDTV, you think other bloggers don't have it? It's happening left, right, and center. It's just that as long as you don't do anything that is really extreme, they are not going to jack your happiness. And, use the simple tips. Keep a low profile. Have a Gmail account which has two-factor authentication. Okay? Make sure that you have maybe an India phone or some other phone. And never show a pattern. Never show that you'll call only from this number at this time and doing this thing. And mind your own business, keep a low profile, nobody is going to trouble you. So I hope these bits of information really add value. Let me know what you think. Have anything to send me? Remember, my details are put down below. You want to support the channel, you can like, you can share. But please, if you're based in Dubai UAE, do not share on Facebook. You can share privately, one-to-one WhatsApp, that is okay. I'm saying this for your own good. And most important is, if you want to support me, you can always give, let's say, donations via PayPal, which I always accept. So any doubts, any questions, any updates, anything, send it across. We'll always be in touch. Take care. This is me saying goodbye for now.